Let us see 10.1, exercise 10.1 in NCERT CBSE book on straight lines. 10.1 in this exercise 10.1. The first question, what it says is, there are 4 given points in the xy plane, Cartesian plane. You are given 4 points. Those 4 points, there is asked to plot, draw all these 4 things, which are vertices of a quadrilateral. So, say P, Q, R, S is a quadrilateral. In this P quadrant, first quadrant is -4, 5. But how we have drawn this is, we have approximately gone -4, this is x minus side, so 1, 2, 3, 4 we have gone, and 5 on y-axis, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because 5 is positive, that's why you plot it on the plotted point like this here. Second one is 0, 7, so 7 is the y coordinate value, x is 0, so it is going to be on y-axis, so we approximately plotted here. Similarly, x is 5, y is -5, so it is going to be possible in the fourth quadrant is like this. So then -4, -2, both are negative, which is possible in third. So we approximately draw like this. After drawing this, plotting this, we were asked to find out the area of this quadrangle. We don't have any formula for the area for the quadrangle. So what we do is, we just connect this P and R, so that what happens, let us see. This becomes a triangle like this, triangle like this. So area of this plus this is equal to this. So why not we use triangle PQR, right? Area of PQR. You know the formula, that is half of modulus of x1. x1 is, let us start from this. x1, that is -4 into y2 minus y3 is 7 minus of -5. 7 minus of -5 plus x2, this is 0 multiplied by -5, 5 minus of by -5, -10, what are the two? But this is going to be 0, 0 into anything is 0, that's why I am omitting this. But you people don't do that by doing in the examination or any exercise, in the points, in the steps. So, but time being, I am leaving this. And I am taking the third one. The third one is going, third x coordinate is going to be 5 into 5 minus 7. Right? This is the area of this triangle. So let us simplify this. This is 7 minus of -5 plus 5. 7 plus 5, 12. 12 into 4, 48. But we have negative symbol. That is -4 into 12, 48. Minus 48. 5 minus 7. -2. -2 into 5. -2 into 5 is -10. This is -10 modulus. This is equal to 58. 58 by 2. That is going to be 29. Right? This is square units. This is for this triangle. Let us see the second triangle. Second triangle is going to be this, this and this, right? So, for second triangle, let us take this triangle PRS. This is equal to half of modulus of x1, that is -4 into -4 into -5 minus of -2, that is +2. Then second one, that is 5 plus 5 into -2 minus 5. Right? Then third one, -4 into 5 minus of -5. Minus of -5. Right? This is equal to half. I'll write here because it may not be visible. Half of modulus of -5 plus 2 is -3. -3 into -4 is +12. -2 minus 5 is -7. -7 plus minus 7 multiplied by 5, that is minus 35. This is 5 plus 5, 10. 10 into 4, 40, that is minus 40. This is equal to minus 40 minus 35, minus 75 plus 12, that is going to be 3, 7 minus 1, 63. So this is mod minus 63 by 2, that is going to be 63 by 2, right? So square units. So we need to add this plus this, right? That is area of this entire thing is this plus this. So area of quadrangle is equal to how much? 29 plus 63 by 2. This is 58 plus 63 divided by 2. This is 110. 11, that is 121 by 2. Am I right? 121. So this is going to be square units. You can say this is the square units because it is the area of the. This is how. Here, formula is very simple, plotting is simple, only calculation, but be careful about it. Okay? Let us move on to the second question. The second question says, the base of an equilateral triangle with side 2A lies along the y-axis such that the midpoint of the base is the origin. Find the vertices of the triangle. Find the vertices of the triangle. If you really understand this question, only thing you have to do is plot that on an XY plane, then your job will become very, very simple. First let us try to plot it, then job will become simple. Otherwise, understanding it, reading it, and somewhere you go mistake. First, you convert that problem into an XY plane, Cartesian plane. Understand that, then your job will become simple. You will get better ideas also to how to solve. What could be the simplest methods that are possible. Okay, let us see. The problem, what it said simply, there is an equilateral triangle. So the moment you say that there is an equilateral triangle, what does that mean? There is a triangle with 3 sides equal. So what is the value of that 3 sides equal? Side is equal to 2A. This is going to be an equilateral triangle. But what he is saying is the base of this equilateral triangle is on the y-axis. He says base of this triangle is on the y-axis. Maybe here, maybe here, maybe we do not know. Right? So, wherever the base is there for the equilateral triangle, that side is going to be 2A. Then it can be like this, it can be like this, it can be like this only because base is going to be here on this. So it can be like this or like this. Okay? But again he has given a condition. The base is in such a way that the base of this equilateral triangle is on y-axis with origin of this midpoint. Origin is 0, 0, O. This is going to be midpoint of this. What is the each side? What is the length of each side? 2A. If it is 2A, the origin is a midpoint. Each side, how much is going to be? A and A simply. So this total is 2A. So 2A distance you try to write down like this. Try to write down like this. So this is your right equilateral triangle. Say call this as A, B, C. This is O. Fine. Now, you know this is origin. Its coordinates are 0, 0. You know, finally what we were asked to? We were asked to find out the coordinates of A, B and C. Now, what are the coordinates of going to be A? Tell me what is the x coordinate of A? Because it is lying on the y-axis, x coordinate is always 0. You need to write all this explanation when you are answering the question in the examination. Whereas here, I am not doing that. Okay? Right. Then, what would be the y coordinate? Y coordinate is nothing but what is the height on the y-axis. So this is A, this is going to be A. Similarly, here it is going to be x coordinate 0, but y coordinate dot A, it is minus A because they are the negative side of this one. So 2 points are fixed was. Now we have to see only for the third point. This third point again we know the y coordinate on this. Y coordinate on x is always 0. Finally, what we have to do is find out the x coordinate. This x coordinate is nothing but this is OB, right? You know AOB is pi by 2, 90 degrees, right? This right angle triangle x-axis, y-axis. So, if this is A, this we have to find out. You know, it is an equilateral triangle, all three sides are equal. This is going to be your 2A, 2A, 2A. So, this is 2A. You know hypotenuse, you know one side, you know don't know, you need to know only the OB value. So, OB is equal to how much? The hypotenuse square minus this square will get this square, right? That is equal to 2A whole square minus A square. This is 4A square minus A square. This is equal to 3A square. OB square is equal to. So OB is equal to square root of 3 into A. But we get plus or minus. Here it is very important. This plus or minus is very important. Why plus or minus we have taken is, if you take the square root of this, two things are possible. Now you imagine, so finally if you take plus value, this is going to be root 3a 0, right? Root 3a comma 0 is the coordinate of this. So we got all the three. But there is minus root 3a. Find out the possibility that minus root 3a, where it is going to be. If it is root 3a, minus root 3a is going to be this side, right? If it is minus root 3a comma 0, then you connect these two. This also 2a, this is also 2a. So this is also another possibility of the, anyway, I just have properly written, it can be, looks like this, okay? This can be another possibility of another triangle. So finally, with the given conditions, it is making two triangles, not one triangle. This you have to see very carefully. Simply you write this is over. No. You have to find out what is the other possibility, because the square you have taken plus or minus, see the possibility whether minus 3 root a is possible or not. So this is how you are going to solve the problem number 2 given in exercise 10.1. Follow? Right. Let us next go to the third question. Let us see what is the third question. Again I am telling you, first of all, when you are working anything in coordinate geometry, whatever the problem given, just plot it. 50% job is done. Understand the problem, read it properly, then write it onto the board, write it onto your notebook, and find out, plot the graph. Your job will become simple. Okay? Now, the third question says, find the distance between 2 points px1, y1, qx2, y2. This anyway is a given formula only, right? You know formula, square root of y2 minus y1 whole square plus x2 minus x1 whole square. This you know. But he has given some conditions. The condition is, there are two conditions given. That means you have to find out two formulae. When PQ is parallel to y-axis, second one, PQ is parallel to x-axis. Fine. Now the question is very simple. Again, draw your PQ, there are 2 points given, Px1, y1, Qx2, y2. Why I have written this is because the precondition is already given, right? Right. This PQ distance we have to find out when it is parallel to x-axis. Right? The second one is parallel to y-axis, say like this. So, if it is x1 by 1, x2 by 2 are parallel to x-axis means what? You draw a perpendicular from this to this. what this is Px1 y1. You take another point. Here also x1 is, sorry, this is the y coordinate, right? So it is y1. Here also it is y1. Here also it is y1. Because it is a parallel line, right, to the x-axis. Finally, here also it is going to be y1. Then why should I write y2? I should write y2, but I can very well say, in this case, we can say y1 is equal to y2. Just because the PQ line is parallel to x-axis, then wherever the y value is, y coordinate going to be, all this is going to be same and equal. So I'll say y1 is equal to y2. So I'll write here y1 only. Right? Now you apply the formula. PQ is equal to, if it is parallel to x-axis, right? PQ is equal to x2 minus x1 whole square plus y1 minus y1, 0 whole square. So this is our root, right? So this is nothing but plus 0. This is equal to x2 minus x1. Again, right? x2 minus x1. You say plus or minus. Similarly, if it is like this, if it is parallel to y-axis, then here this x value is going to be, say here, this is px1 y1, say take qx2 value here, right? In this case, what happens? X value here is how much? Say this is the one, so x1. Here also x1, here also x1, here also x1. It is not going to change, only y value is going to change. That's why we can say instead of x2, we can write this as q is equal to x1, y2. Similarly, in such case, the PQ distance is going to be, in such case, which is then parallel to y-axis. Then we can say this is equal to square root of x1 is same, right? So x1 minus x1, 0, 0 square is 0, and other one is y2 minus y1 whole square. This is equal to plus or minus y2 minus y1. This is the value for parallel to. Again, you have to remember why I am writing plus and minus. Because if xy axis like this, parallel to PQ is parallel to x1 y1, x2 y2, they are generic terms, right? They are not plus x1 y1, minus x1 y1. So that's why it can be, this can be one distance where it is parallel, same distance, this also it can be parallel. Similarly, here also possible, here also possible. That's why you get two sets of plus or minus, plus x2 minus x1, minus x2 minus x1. Here plus y2 minus y1, minus y2. So this indicates there are four lines possible like this, right? These two are lines and these two are lines. So it can be distance from this to this, or this to this, or this to this, this to this, which indicates by negative sign, positive sign. If you take x1 minus x2, that is going to be different. This is same way. So you got the answer for this. Are you following? Fine. Let us just move to the next question. Again, I am repeating, as long as you are working with this coordinate geometry, you have to write, understand the problem thoroughly, and write it on a piece of paper with xy coordinate plane, that is Cartesian plane. Plot it, your job will become simple. Understanding will become very simple. Some simple mistakes we will do when it comes to the angle and other things. So far we are not touched. What is slope. It is only for exercise which you have done in 10th standard to be repeated, okay?